dearly beloved family, friends, and loved ones, we are gathered here on this beautiful, sunny day to witness the union of Sonja and Stephen in holy matrimony.
Let me just take you guys back to a warm, sunny 2006. Somewhere in 2006, a warm, sunny day. Hanmer Elementary, Weathersfield, Connecticut, 06109. Picture it. So, for those of you, whenever a new student comes into the school system, the principal likes to come in, knock, interrupt everything. Screw your lessons. She's got to tell something important. So she comes in, and I see this long, blonde-haired little angel with bangs and two parents behind her, also identical looking to her. So I'm like, okay. So she comes into my class, and the principal goes, "Hi, everyone. Sorry to interrupt." She wasn't sorry. I'd like to introduce you to a new student. Her name is Sonja Nishku. She just came from Albania. Now, mind you, I'm 11 years old. I'm ignoring every single word she says until she says, "This girl is from Albania." So my ears perk up. I look over, I whip, and I go, "I'm from Albania." And so I shouldn't have said that, because then they go, "Okay, speak." I go, "Okay, Chkemi." And you can guess what she said. Mir. So I'm like, okay, we hit it off, whatever. The next day, she was placed in my class, and she was officially my friend ever since. I have not let this girl go. I have never forgotten that. And now here I am, watching you in white. Guys, it is something special watching your childhood best friend in a wedding dress, marrying the love of her life, It is something I wish everyone could witness, because I stand here baffled, because she's such a beautiful, is she not beautiful? Come on now, come on. How stunning is she?
For those that don't know, Stephen and Sonja met at Stop and Shop, and I guess there must have been love on aisle 2. Now, Stephen, I do have a caution for you. There's a couple of things you need to know about Sonja. On a more serious note, Sonja, our siblings, and our parents all came from a small country in Europe, in Albania. Our parents took a great leap and immigrated here to the US and sacrificed much for their kids to have a better life and better options in the land of opportunity. This past December, Sonja had the opportunity to make us all proud by graduating from law school and is well on her way to becoming a successful immigration attorney. The real MVP, however, is Stephen, because for the past 3 years, he has been by her side and being her biggest support system through the tough times.
So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jason, Stephen's twin brother, slightly younger twin brother. So I've known Stephen my entire life, something like 33 years, 9 months, and 18 days. But who's keeping track? At times we've been the best of friends, other times we've been the worst of enemies, but we've always had each other's backs. We grew up doing everything together. We had all the same friends, played all the same sports, took virtually all the same classes in school. He's the yin to my yang. Where I've always been reserved, responsible, and somewhat boring, Stephen was a bit of a wild card. Was he capable of being responsible and boring? Sure, he just chose not to be. As twins, we've had the opportunity to celebrate our biggest accomplishments and experience some of our biggest failures together at the same time. Huge accomplishments like saying our first words, taking our first steps, becoming black belts. Remember that, don't fuck with Stephen. And then huge failures like some bad grades that we may have gotten, some sporting events that we lost. And even though you may not believe it, heartbreak. There were in fact women that passed up on this, which is surprising. But you know what, it's our wives' gains and their losses. Now, I got to know Sonja almost 10 years ago on a family trip to the Jersey Shore. At first, I thought we had nothing in common. She had just graduated high school. I just started my job as a pharmacist. But as the week went on, we had a lot of fun, and it became apparent just how much Sonja cared about Steven and how much he cares about her.
So I was gonna just try to do this off memory, but Sonja told me to write them down, so I did. So I, Stephen Quint, take you, Sonja Nishku, to be my beloved wife, my best friend, and my partner. I will work to honor you and treasure you and be at your side and to love and cherish you always. I promise to listen to you and learn from you and support you and also accept your support. I will laugh with you, cry with you, grow with you, and create a family with you. I will be here when you need a friend. I will be your best friend. If you need someone to talk to, I will listen. I trust and appreciate you beyond words can even say. I vow that I will put every effort into strengthening our marriage with honesty, respect, patience, and gratitude, and of course, faithfulness. I promise to encourage you to follow your dreams, make you laugh when you are sad, calm you down when you're feeling anxious, and motivate you when you feel like procrastinating. I promise to always put you first and treat every date night as if it was our first. You are the person that I choose to spend forever with, my true soulmate. In closing, I promise you a love that consumes you, full of passion and adventure, and yes, even maybe a little bit of danger. I love you unconditionally, always and forever, Sonja.
So my name's Shayna, I'm a bridesmaid, and I met Sonja 3 years ago at the very beginning of law school, I think at a law school mixer where no one knows anybody, you're all strangers starting law school, trying to make friends, and comes Sonja with a big smile and big hair and lots of makeup, and she was like, "Hi, let's take a picture." And I was like, "I just met you, but okay." We posed, and then here we are 3 years later, very close friends. And I look back on my time in law school, and it's been so much more fun and vibrant and memorable. Everything in life that Sonja's been a part of has been more happy because she's in my life.
I, Sonja, vow to take you, Stephen, as my partner in life, my lover, my best friend, my safe space, my rock, soulmate, and my everything. If there was ever anything I did right in this world, it was when I gave my heart away to you forever. Little did I know that 9 years ago at a small town's grocery store in the front end department, my prince would sweep me off my feet at only 18 years old. You saw me bare-faced, no makeup, working away for corporate America, and still decided to shoot your shot. Many times. Back then, my mother, who also worked there with me, noticed how often you would come to my checkout register to be wrung out and said to me, "How many sodas does this boy need?" And I replied, "Mom, I don't think he's here for the sodas that he's after." Since then, we've toned down the sodas intake a little bit and grown inseparable together year after year. There are not enough letters in any of the languages I speak, in any of their alphabets, that could encapsulate my love for you. Although I hope the ones above I just said depict at least a fraction of what you mean to me. They say that the best things in life are extra. Guac, queso, me. And I vow to forever be grateful that you never make me feel like I'm ever too much, and for looking at me with the most loving eyes, even when we all know I am in fact being a bit extra. I vow to always be the foundation in which to help you rise to your fullest potential and achieve your heart's greatest desires. When you want to try something new, I will encourage you. And when you do the same for me, I'll appreciate you. But if you don't, I will forgive you. I vow to be your wifey for lifey, future mother of your children. And I vow to love you every day until my final breath. I love you.
Stephen, I watched you grow up since a little boy into a wonderful young man. You've worked very hard, getting your degrees, getting your life together. I remember you coming to me in January, I think it was January, where you said, Dad, hey, I quit Stop and Shop. We're going to Florida. I said, what do you mean we're going to Florida? He goes, like Saturday. So we packed up his Toyota. Sonja was already down here, and we drove him down. And then it's just been a wonderful experience driving down, watching him grow, watching Sonja go through law school. Really, I love you both, and I hope a wonderful life for both of you.
Sonja, welcome to the family. We love you. You're quint now. I don't know if that's good or bad. but we do love you, and both of you, congratulations and a happy life together. Have a good evening, everybody.
I hope you are going to make a lot of kids. I'm starting to 4, 5, 6.
Sonja and Steven, marriage is a promise between two people who love each other. Love is patient, love is kind. It takes trust to know in your hearts that you only want what's best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and to grow, even when it's difficult to do so. And it takes courage to go forward together without knowing what future holds for you both.
This is going to be a night we will never forget for the rest of our lives. When we had kids, my wife wanted a boy and I wanted a girl. A great boy like Steven came into her life. Then their love began 9 years ago in a Stop and Shop. Yeah. Yeah, it's so little and maybe they eating ice cream together. Who knows?
In the spirit of an international wedding, I will end with an Apache poem. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there's no more loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you're two bodies, but there's only one life before you. Go now to your dwelling place to enter into the days of your togetherness. And may your days be good and long upon the earth. Cheers to Sonja and Steven.
Your wedding ring is a symbol of your promise to one another. Please, Steven, you may kiss the bride. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
We are very happy to have Steven and his family. It's a wonderful family in our life. Let's celebrate, have a fun, and wish Sonja and Steven a happy and wonderful life together. Cheers.
In the 10 years since, Sonja has helped to push Steven outside his comfort zone, help him to develop into the man that he is today. They've shared their own accomplishments, like moving to Florida and buying their first home, now getting married. And I would go as far as saying that you guys have built a beautiful life together. And Sonja, even though I may not like all of your posts on Instagram, I do genuinely love that you make my brother happy. So with that, I'd like everyone to raise a glass and let us cheers to a fairy tale kind of love in your happily ever after.
None of this would be possible without you guys. You truly, you're all gorgeous, stunning individuals who supported us, lift us higher. You're our favorite people, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
So if you think about a strong tree, right? A strong tree has great roots. I feel very blessed that our family and friends are top-notch. They're A-class, you know? So everybody in this room, you've been a big part of our lives, so thank you so much for being here. It's been a long time coming. We made it, we're here, so time to turn up. Let's go.